Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Feedback Learnex, the importance of self-knowledge. As you can imagine, self-knowledge is key to psychological well-being. Knowing oneself allows us to know what we want in life, whether in large projects or on a day-to-day basis. It also allows us to better manage our emotions, even in the most difficult situations. In addition, self-knowledge is closely related to emotional intelligence, since knowing how to interpret your emotions is related to self-reflection and the improvement of mental health. On the other hand, knowing yourself is also very important for personal development. This helps us to set realistic goals and to know how to identify where we are in our life. For this reason, it is essential in some stages of life where many doubts arise. In short, improving self-knowledge will serve to take care of our general well-being. Self-knowledge is a concept widely used in psychology and in the field of personal development in reference to the introspection capacity that a person has to recognize himself as an individual and to differentiate himself from others. In this sense, self-knowledge helps to build a personal identity. Self-knowledge is a reflective process in which a person acquires notion of his self, of what characterizes him, of his qualities and defects, of his limitations, needs, hobbies, and fears. Self-knowledge as such has several phases. Number 1, self-perception. It is the ability to perceive ourselves as individuals with a set of differentiating qualities and characteristics. Number 2, self-observation implies the recognition of ourselves, of our behaviors, our attitudes, and the circumstances that surround us. Number 3, autobiographical memory. It is the construction of our own personal history. Number 4, self-esteem refers to the value that each person feels towards themselves. Number 5, self-acceptance. It involves the ability of the individual themselves to accept themselves as they are. Going through the entire process of self-knowledge allows us to understand and recognize who we are, which is the beginning to learn to value and love ourselves as people. Self-knowledge is the basis of our self-esteem, which in turn is fundamental in our relationship with ourselves and with other people. In this regard, an ancient Greek aphorism dictated, "Know yourself," considering that this was the basis for accessing wisdom. Tips to improve self-awareness. Knowing yourself is not easy, as it requires motivation, will, and time. If you want to improve your well-being and get to know yourself in depth, here are some tips so you can achieve it. Write a diary. Writing a journal helps us get to know each other better. It is good practice. We think about what we have done during the day, how we have felt. In addition, reading it again will give us feedback on how we are. You only have to dedicate 10 minutes to it before going to sleep. Write down your virtues, passions, and defects. Many people have never reflected on their strengths and weaknesses before. To do this, go listing all the virtues and defects that you discover. With this, you will think about who you are and what your qualities are. Do the same with your hobbies. This will help you improve your self-motivation and happiness. Ask someone to describe you. For your better self-knowledge, ask a friend to describe you as he or she sees you. You can get an idea of the image you project. Attend an emotional intelligence workshop. Emotional intelligence helps manage emotions to intervene on performance and success in life. Therefore, to improve self-knowledge, you can attend an emotional intelligence course. This will provide you with the necessary tools to get to know yourself much better. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness improves self-awareness and allows you to learn to be in the present with a mindset of acceptance and compassion. Choose a coaching. Another alternative to improve your self-knowledge is with the help of a coach. This specialized psychologist will accompany you in the process of personal discovery, achieving a more realistic view of your emotions and your life. That's it for this week's edition of Feedback Learnex. We hope you learned a little on the importance of self-knowledge. See you next week, Thursday night, 9:15 p.m.